This was recorded after the episode, guys, but I had some uploading issues. That's why it's being posted late. So I know, oh, Vina, this is old news, but it was posted, not posted, but I recorded it after the episode. But I've had uploading issues for a few days. That's why you notice I've only posted like one video in the past day or so. But I'm back. Okay, let me just include this in the beginning because sometimes people don't watch the video and just jump in the comments. Other times people are brand new to the channel and they don't know. I'm not someone that I'm just not going to like someone because the person I support don't like them, and then I'm going to like them again because the person I support like them. I don't roll like that, okay? I'm a adult and I can make my own decisions. I don't care if the person I support supports you or not. If you are wrong, I will call you out on it. That's just who I am. Besides, Porsha and Kenya, who I support, are cool. We've seen the pictures. We've seen the comments on each other Instagram. They are cool. So if I was someone who changed my mind because the person I support supports you, then exactly. But I'm not like that. If I feel like you're wrong in a situation, I will speak my mind and give my opinion. This is just an opinion video. This is not a I don't like Porsha video. It's never like that. I just have to say this in the beginning so that when you listen to the video, you listen with a clear mind. You know what? This is her opinion. This is how she feels. If you feel different, that's great. We can all agree to disagree, but I just had to put that out there. All right? What's up, my Finland loves? It's Miss Finland D coming to you all from Finland Team and News. So most of you are aware that months ago I did an entire video on Kandi party that she threw for her husband Todd. You know, the whole jerseys and Jordan's team party that I posted about, and Kenya Moore was there, and it was a good time. So if you missed that video, go to the Real Housewives of Atlanta playlist to watch that. Well, after that party, there were news in the blog that Porsha Williams was kicked out because she tried to allegedly fight one of Dennis' ex-girlfriends, and she was either trying to drag the girl and she was kicked out. I did a video on that, and what I said was, with me having all of the content that I had from the party and not being there, and I got all of those clips from Instagram and other social media pages, there's no way that Porsha Williams dragged somebody or fought somebody and there's not one clip of that happening, right? However, Kenny and her team never said Porsha dragged anybody, okay? The story that they explained is exactly what Porsha explained. However, sometimes people be so far up, the celebrities they support, you know what, that the truth can be right in front of them and they will still ignore it because they're so far up that person, you know what. Okay? Porsha, your man need to continue to buy you every diamond that he can find. I don't care, because when I tell you, I have seen Dennis establishments more than I have seen the old lady gang. Okay? Porsha is making sure that almost every episode, every scene that she's seen shot at his establishments. If she's not working at the hot dog, if she's not working at one of his places, then she's going there for dinner, or she's meeting her mother there, or she's meeting her sister there, or she's doing something there. So kudos to you for basically giving your man this amazing publicity. You are doing a great job, because I guarantee you now, even if people don't care for no hot dogs, okay, I had to bleep myself, some of them will definitely be making a trip just to say, hey guys, I visited, Porsha Williams' man, establishments. Oh, good job on the promotion. But let's get back to the story. So basically, Porsha tries to explain her version of what happened to her sister. She's saying that she saw two girls. Okay, well, one girl was circling her, Okay, basically going around. And then eventually the girl starts to talk to Dennis, and she realized that it was Dennis' ex. And then also her ex assistant, the one that people claim she beat up, but all we saw was her running and dark footage. But anyways, let's stay focused. This is the girl, Jamie, whatever her name is. Yes, the one that used to work for Porsha, who is now a part of Kandi team. Okay? No, not how convenient. They were all once friends before. The same way how after Phaedra was low down and dirty and nasty to Kandi, but yet Porsha continued her friendship with her. The same way how Phaedra was low down and dirty to Shamia, but yet Porsha continued her friendship with Phaedra after she's known Shamia since they were kids, but she still kept her friendship with Phaedra. So Phaedra fans, so Porsha fans, don't come at me with the whole Kandi's being messy for working with her. Well, then Porsha was being messy for continuing a friendship. Is that if someone provide amazing service, just because they don't rock with one person doesn't mean you mess up your business affairs. Period. Okay? The same way how some of you might say Phaedra was a business transaction. She was there to help Porsha with her storyline, vice versa. Well, that's what Kandi is doing. But let's go ahead and stay focused. So anyways, Porsha's version is the girl was circulating her. She realized it was Dennis' ex. She saw them talking. Okay, the girl reached in to kiss him, and then they start to walk away. She then followed them, leaned in. These are her words if you watch the show, and said, no, don't leave, and starts to question them. That's her version. Dennis' version is his ex came up to talk to him. She tried to kiss him. He pulled the Matrix move, to dodge her kiss. And that was that. And that's when they realized it was a setup. They start to leave. They tried to leave or started to leave. And then this random guy, security, who they claim looked like Kandi pastor, and came and kicked them out. Kandi's version is the girl, the main focus was the girl, Dennis' ex, was walking away, and Porsha started to follow her, in return making Porsha the aggressor. Porsha claimed the story is a lie, but then out of her own mouth, that's what she said. They were walking away, and she leaned in and followed them and said, don't walk away. Now, if you are pregnant and you are there with your man and he told you what just happened and that is his ex, then you just leave. You're leaning in to question this strange girl who don't know you. She could have popped off. That could have been a fight. Now you're pregnant. So this is not Porsha's first time turning up and doing all of those things. And I like what Kandi said, and we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. But it's like, this is what happens when someone keep getting rewarded for bad behavior. You drag Kenya, you get a mugshot, but you get to keep your job. Demoted or not, you get to keep your job. Phaedra Parks, you and Phaedra Parks lie on Kandi. You go and repeat what Phaedra said, yet you get to keep your peach. Phaedra gets fired. You still get to keep your peach, and every single one of the people who support you in your fan base give you high five, don't call you out on the BS, and it's like, yay, Porsha is the ish. Phaedra gets fired. Okay? You get to keep your peach, and then now you are the star of the show. And when I say the star, what I mean is the person who gets the most coverage. Yes, Nene Leakes is a star. Yes, Cinda Bailey is a star. Kandi is a star and a legend. I'm just saying the person who gets the most coverage. In a since deleted post, Porsha Williams' fiance posted this picture right here, and he wrote, "Just over here watching another exciting episode of the Porsha Williams show on Bravo. Sheesh, the McKintleys. And he went ahead and tagged his sister-in-law, her sister. It looks like, people in the comments, of course, the supporters had nice things to say, but then there were also people letting him know, okay, now don't get too ahead of yourself now, because you already know how it is. So that post is no longer up. He did not change the caption. He completely deleted the post. It's no longer on his page, but that's what he posted. But actually, Porsha and Dennis and everybody else needs to be thanking Kandi, because Kandi doing what she's doing is the only reason why this show have any type of excitement this season. And when this, it's bringing some type of texture to the show. So that's all they've talked about for the past few episodes. It's Kandi versus Porsha. So Kandi has actually helped Porsha's storyline and helped the ratings of the show. So everyone needs to actually be thanking Kandi for doing her best to save the show, because this season is a snooze fest, and I've already posted about it being their lowest season ever as it relates to the ratings. So you have this girl who, for every bad behavior, have been rewarded. She dragged Kenya and everybody runs over to her to cuddle her. Only one person stayed back to check on Kenya, and that was Cynthia Bailey. You know what I'm saying? She beat up the assistants, and there's no arrest records, there's no court, there's no nothing. So Porsha will forever behave the way that she behaved unless some consequences happens in her life. I'm not wishing the girl bad. I'm not saying anything have to happen to her. I'm just saying, you know what? She's had her moments where she's realized, you know what? I have a lot to lose, so I'm going to walk away. Yes, we have witnessed that growth on the show. We have seen her walk away from situations that she could have gone the opposite way and probably lose everything, okay? So I'm gonna give her kudos for that. But this is a random chick at a party. I'm going off what Porsha said, not what they said, the blog said. So don't come for me and say, Vina, you were not there. I'm going off what came out of the woman's mouth. The girl was walking away with her assistant with their backs turned to her. She followed them and leaned in and said, no, don't leave, and try to question them. The Jamie girl, that was her story. Okay, Porsha followed them, start asking questions, and she stood in front of Porsha and she said Porsha started to chest bump her. For the people who claim, how can someone chest bump you when you say you turn your back? Oh, your lies are not adding up. No, honey. I can't stand in front of someone with my back turned to block them from getting in a fight with someone else. That means my back is turned to you. You and your face are turned to me, but my back is turned to you, and I'm looking at my friend, talking to my friend who I'm trying to protect from getting in a fight and the cops being called. That's what is going on. So for the people saying, oh my God, Jamie can keep her lies straight, how she's just bumping you from the back but you're turned. That's basically what it was. She turned her back, okay? Then I wanted to turn her face to Porsha and was basically talking to her friend, let's go, it's not even worth it, whatever conversation, and Porsha bumped her. Now, maybe that lean in that Porsha was talking about is what happened, all right? The fact that she even followed someone who's being the aggressor is not walking away, okay? Porsha said, and I'm being repetitive, but I want to get this down. The people here who support Porsha is going to come for me. Porsha said she followed them and said, no, y'all don't have to leave. Basically questioning them, why were they there? Why were they kissing Dennis? Not one time in that conversation did Porsha said, I let them walk away and I talked to Dennis. Dennis claimed he pulled the matrix and dodged a kiss. That's not what Porsha said. Porsha said, why would the girl come to her man, see her standing there, and kiss him? But that's not what your man said. So Porsha's story is Porsha is saying one thing, her man is saying something else, and they were all in the same room saying different things, but neither one of them caught that the both of them were on two different pages, but yet claiming they were both together and know what happened. I was just like, oh, this is just too much. So that was that. You admitted to doing it. And it's like, when are you going to start taking responsibilities? And I think that that's the reason why the pregnancy announcement and all of that happened. So that once again, the emotional, oh my God, Porsha is pregnant. I can't believe, Kandi and her team, she was pregnant. You guys over here, doing this to a pregnant person and all of that. I 100% believe that. Oh, Lord. Check your man, sis. Check your man. Check him. Bye. Cut to Kandi. Porsha claims that allegedly Kandi team put this mess in the news, and Kandi never reached out to her to say, oh my gosh, you were kicked out, what happened, and all of that. Kandi reasons sound legit to me. It has nothing to do with me not being here for Porsha sometimes. It sounds legit. Porsha's thinking, okay, I came to support Kandi. I thought we were moving forward. Her employees did this to me. She didn't even call to check on me. Kandi is thinking at this point, how many times? Enough is enough. That's what Kandi is thinking at this point, okay? Like, how many altercations as a grown woman do you have to be a part of? Kandi's mindset was, this is my husband's birthday. You came in, okay, and did some mess at my husband's birthday. You are a grown woman. At this point, you should know how to conduct yourself. And I'm not about to call you and tell you how to act as a grown woman or conduct yourself, especially not when you attempted to ruin my husband's birthday party. So you need to be calling me to apologize. That's how Kandi felt. So that's why she didn't call Porsha. Okay? Now, when Kandi and her people are having this conversation, Kandi does not know at this point that Porsha is pregnant. And that's my thing. Porsha talking about, why would I put my hands on someone or try to fight when I'm pregnant? My point. So if she wasn't pregnant, it would have been worse. Like, not once did she say, Dennis, why did you just stand there and let her kiss you? Or let her even get that close? Why do women do that? They never check their men though. They always want to come for the woman. But anyways, in the next episode, it looks like she's going to start checking him. But anyways, let's continue the conversation. So Kandi, and I get it. For those of you who might say, but Kandi wasn't there. She did not see anything. So why not call Porsha, who was there, to get Porsha's side of the story? Whatever the case might be, Kandi got enough information to believe that what she was told was the truth. Okay? And so that's how Kandi felt. Porsha is just all like hyper, yelling, all that stuff. And, Kandi, being a mother, a legend, a businesswoman, was just like, you know what? Some people don't care about what they have to lose. Me, however, I do. So I'm going to politely excuse myself and walk away, okay? And not put my hands on someone and lose everything, because it's not even worth it. And I'm not ever going to be seen on TV, okay, fighting someone. Now, we already know that Kandi had to be held back at that whole pillow talk situation because she don't play. But as far as Kandi having a fist fight and dragging someone, no. So yes, she was like, I'm going to take my businesswoman mother, got so much to lose behind, and get out of it. And then claiming that Kandi and her team set her up. Like, oh, okay, so this woman that got all of these things to do with her life at her husband's birthday party would choose to then set you up at the husband's birthday party. Like, girl, bye. Another thing is, Kandi is about her coins, okay? And Todd's birthday party wasn't filmed. So why would she do a setup for something that she couldn't get a check from? One, Kandi said in one of her shows, she have her own YouTube channel and she does a review. She said that the reason why she did not want Todd's birthday party filmed is because sometimes it becomes a hassle and just too much, hoops to jump through. If you are playing artist music on a show like that, you have to get clearance from the artist. And if it takes too much time and hassle and too much money to do all of that, then Bravo end up muting your party. If they're going to show it on TV, then they would either put their own music over it or just mute the party basically and just show people walking around. And Kandi said she did not want that. She did not want her husband's birthday party being shown like that because it did have music and there's so much great stuff going on. If you missed that video, go on the Real Housewives of Atlanta playlist to see. It was a great time and an amazing party. So it's like she wasn't getting filmed and no checks were being cut, but yet she's gonna set Porsha up. Yeah, okay. So it's just a hot mess. So they have this huge blowout. B words are being thrown around. The F and the U word is being thrown around, and it was just a big mess. And then you see Porsha fans coming for Kandi and all of these things. And guys, I don't mind. Support who you want. I support who I want. But sometimes we have to pause. Even in the moment of us supporting people and saying, hold up, if the person that we support is wrong or says something, to still catch that and not ignore it and be like, because I support you, I'm going to turn the side eye. You guys know I don't do that. I support Kenya, but if she does something wrong, I don't have no problem saying, okay, Kenya girl. And ending here, my Vina loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also, turn notifications so when I do post your way that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing a good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.